Stripping for gold. All right, today we're going to do something fun. Today we're going to blow something up with that. I shouldn't say blow it up with that. My finger's not pointing up. That right there. Oh, look at the little bump on my arm. That right there is going to be the 25 cal right there that I'm going to use to shoot that cathode ray tube right there, the old boob tube. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the ammo. I got two types. I'm going to start out with the copper. It's lighter, 25 caliber. So this is a fairly large pellet gun. It's a Benjamin. Let me back this up so you can see it. That is the gun. It looks like a hunting rifle. The thing's big and it's heavy, and it takes an extreme effort to cock that. So I'm going to shoot that, starting with these, the copper ones, which let me show you. Look like, let me just, like that. These are 25 caliber pellets. You know, your standard pellet gun is .177. Pointed at the end. And then if those don't work, we have these super heavy lead ones. That's quite a bit larger and heavier. But I'm hoping the copper ones do it. So there we are. Let me just jump up to the tube. We'll just take a quick peek at this. Yeah, it's a mess out here. That's the tube. It's a funai. I'm not going to spin this around, but that's a funai. And I am going to start the video on my other little camera here. A little high definition cam for, there we go. To put it in place, line it up, and come on. Okay. Line it up and we'll be back. All right. Ready? Pellet is in. See, little. And then now, as you can see, get ready to fire. Ooh, what the? Why is the scope so off? Nothing ever works right. These are I can still see it, but it is extremely blurry. Well, that leaves me with limited options. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Like the old focus. Okay, I'm going to shoot it at the base. Ready, and I don't think it broke. Another one. It broke at the base. I'm going to have to do another one. Cracked it. Let's try another. I got to close this so I don't get this back in the face. Now that one, I don't know. another. I'm just gonna keep doing it until I that blew it apart. One more for, you know, the hell of it. Okay. Right out the other side. Okay. This gun, fantastic pellet gun, if you ever want one. 950 feet per second with a 25 caliber pellet. I think it's 350 on pyramid. All right, we're gonna go collect the results. Actually, how about this? Let's go out here, turn off this camera, or just drop it in the snow. I dropped that one and then dropped this in the snow. All right, let's stop. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? That's the inside of a cathode ray tube. So it looks like the first one went down here. I kind of hit that strip almost. Hit the thickest part of the glass. Look at that. Fascinating. I don't know what... I should probably wear gloves when I'm doing this, huh? Probably, since there's toxic chemicals in this. This looks like it's... Okay, wicked sharp too. Everything's sharp. This is as dangerous as hell. Alright, but that's the inside. I'm gonna move this inside. We're gonna take a peek at it. Alright, we're back. Brought it inside so we can take a little better look at it, and this is what we have. Fascinating. So, I almost wish I broke it a little more. I'm going to take my hammer. This is my titanium hammer, I might add. Isn't that cool? Really kind of light, but yet in a framing hammer style. And all right. Try not to aerate too much of this stuff. So here's your glass, and then I believe is your lead lining. This was initially a vacuum. There's a vacuum inside, and now there is no vacuum. Now there is air inside, an atmosphere. I want to take that apart more. And this, yeah, I don't know what this is, what it's made out of. I don't think it's anything exotic. It's just, you know, I gotta break the... I'm kind of trying to break it apart so I can pull this out. This glass, though, gotta be careful. Still no dice pulling this out. Let's try to free it up a little more. Let's try. Aerating this thing too much. We'll limit the amount. Don't like this wire being in the way. Still unable to pull this out. Oh, okay. Looks like maybe that holds it in. Let's see. Let's see. What can we do? Nope. I'm gonna pull pieces out with pliers. So, oh, it's almost like bolted into the glass. I don't know how this thing is held in. I am gonna get, you know what? Let me just use this end. I mean, it's moving. It's just not fully it's just not committed to the cause. Could it be this glass on the side? Or could it be the metal ring? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm just wondering if these gloves are that good for this type of... You see? Okay, see, there's a metal... It's connected to a metal interior. You know, it's funny. We still... I was going to say we didn't break that, but I guess we did break that. Okay, now this must be the phosphorus. That is phosphorus. I don't know what that screen is. Ooh, that is like very sharp. So here's your, so this is a screen. I wish I could get this out. It's driving me crazy. Let me pause. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got this out. So inside of it, you have this. It looks like that's copper or brass, but there's this disc. What do you call this? Shell? But there's a cool screen. Almost looks like a fencer. You know, somebody who would do fencing. It would be the screen you'd look through. And then there is your glass here and here. And this ring, I was going to try to free up, but I'm not going to bother. Well, you know what? I will, because I got to break the glass up. But that's it. I think your phosphorus is right there. The glass has got lead all inside of it, in it. So I'm going to be very careful about aerating and everything and then get rid of it. But that's your cathode ray tube. I think as long as you bag it up correctly, you're pretty good. In here, it looks like there's some aluminum and some brass. Oh, all right. You know, let's just do this, right? I thought that was going to be a lot simpler. All right, hold on, ready? I'm going to put the phone like so. That's not good. That's not good for you. Okay. All right, so that's what you see you have inside the very tip. It looks like, you know, I don't know what that is, but that gets the cathode rays raying. Bizarre. All right, let's look if it's magnetic. My magnet. It's not. So this is either aluminum or some of it seems a little heavy. It's going to be, none of this is magnetic. Copper and some other metals, maybe stainless. This I'm going to have to break away. So there you go. Not a whole lot though. Let me do a quick. So yeah, just want to do the internals of a cathode ray tube. So what you see is, you know, you see this. That's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Nothing probably. You know what? What do you do with that magnet? Right here. Let's see if this is magnetic. It is. These aren't though. So that's some sort of brass or stainless material. But overall it is. The ring on the outside is also magnetic, so nothing really good in this. Nothing really great. I think here I can see a lot of lead or phosphorus. See that? Yeah, that's like white phosphorus. You can see white phosphorus stuff on the inside. But yeah, so just wanted to show you that. Get a kick out of that. I like shooting stuff and blowing stuff up. It's kind of fun. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And keep watching Stripping for Gold. Click on like and subscribe. Thanks.